Welcome to Long Plays by Free Play, a very special set of broadcasts. I am live or recording live at Free Play Richardson. It's been the first time in over a month. We are following all CDC guidelines. We are following all local guidelines to film this video. I have gloves on. I have a mask on. You won't see anybody creeping up on me. The entire Matt and Gabby, who normally make these videos, are volunteering their time, and so am I, to make these videos so that I don't know what to say other than life has changed quite a bit in the last month, but I don't have to tell you that. We're doing everything we can to be safe. We also kind of wanted to just have a little bit of normalcy and do a video like we always did and bring it at you. We're gonna play a game I've played before because it's my favorite game. It is Ms. Pac-Man, the sped up Ms. Pac-Man. If you remember, I'm all right at this game. I'm not world class. That's David Parks. He's awesome. But I wanted to take this opportunity to just sort of tell you where we've gone, what's happening, and where we're going. So it's Ms. Pac. I'm pretty good at this. I can kind of chill and play it and talk at the same time. Guess it was March 15th, somewhere in that weekend. Saturday. That Saturday, as news started to trickle through, that things would not be the same for a while, we had a busy Saturday. It felt a little weird. The news was certainly out there that COVID-19 was active in America. So it felt a little weird. Not gonna lie. But Saturday was a busy Saturday. It was the free play everybody knew. And then by Sunday, we had made the decision to basically lay off almost all the staff. And then by the next day, it literally was all the staff. Guidelines went crazy. It was, I want to say Saturday, it was no gatherings of 50 or more. And then the very next day, after we made plans, it was no gatherings of 10 or more. And then the next day, that's when shelter at home took place in Dallas County. And we all along were trying to be as responsible as possible as the world seemingly ended day after day, and all free plays ceased operations entirely at that point. Now, that is not to say that free play died that day. We did not, nor did the free play arcade community. If you were watching on this channel, you'll know that Saturday, when things really started getting weird, we started streaming. We knew people couldn't come out or might not feel comfortable coming out, but we wanted to keep arcade games in the mind and also keep our community bound together for everybody's sake, for kind of our sanity's sake. So we started streaming that day here on this YouTube page, and we started going 24/7. That's a lot to undertake, especially with no notice. Like, hey, here you go, 24/7, go. Well, that's really not possible. But as a glutton for punishment, I just sort of went with it and did everything I could. Then news came, of course, that the staff was no longer the staff, but that couldn't stop the stream. So we kept streaming. We streamed live here initially, but the viewership is not the same as it is on our Twitch page. So I'm going to plug our Twitch page. It's twitch.tv/freeplayarcade. That's our official Twitch page as well. And if you tune over there after this video, you'll find we're programming live still, over a month later. How did that happen? I want to say day 2. We closed down Free Play Richardson. We were, I want to say it was 10 or less. And, oh, no, I know what it was. The day after we closed was the day we had all the employees come in and pick their final checkup. So it was an emotional day. To be honest with you, it was Corey, if you watch this stream, Corey and Kelsey are our bosses. And the way they had treated us, the employees and ex-employees, has been incredible. And in fact, the reason that I'm standing here in front of you and not a bubbling mess of insanity right now is because of how they handled themselves. So I really cannot speak enough to what stand-up people Corey and Kelsey are and how they treated their employees throughout all this. It's funny because you might know him as the guy who rails against Billy Mitchell in Arcade 1-Up online and think that he's just a jerk. He's kind of a jerk, but he's also kind of a genius, and he's also incredibly loyal and hardworking and thoughtful and talented with how he treats his employees, the arcade community, and the arcade games themselves. So maximum kudos to him. We all came in to pick up our final checks. I was still streaming relentlessly, determined, stubbornly. I had a few select people. Now, remind you, at this time, it was not Shelter at Home. Shelter at Home would take place later that day. We didn't know it. We learned it live on stream. In fact, I did. That made things even harder. So, shelter at place, shelter at home. No one can be anywhere. No one has any time to set up anything. I believe we had 30 hours warning before that became the law of the Dallas County. And I looked around at me at ex-employees and a couple people who were volunteer producers of our stream all this time and told them that I was willing to do it for free in perpetuity until I dropped, but I did not have the means. I did have an extra room in my house, but not the means, not the know-how. I can work my way around a stream program and do a little thing here or there, but I can't just go from an empty room to having a fully set up stream with only existing equipment on no notice. So I talked to 3 people who were there at the time. I want to reach them mention them by name and their Twitter handles because they deserve it, frankly. It was Jerry Holt, aka D_Owls, twitch.tv/D_Owls. It was Retrospect Radio, aka Joshua Withers. That's twitch.tv/Retrospect Radio. And Ray Upshaw, who has appeared on this channel before in an auction video, the pro big buck hunter player Ray Upshaw. He's twitch.tv/Anubis Machete. So they excuse me, I may have had Chipotle just now. They spearheaded the project on no notice with all existing equipment that they volunteered to loan me in my house with a spare bedroom and set up the Free Play Away Game Studios literally in 4 hours. It's one of the most impressive technical feats by all volunteers I have ever seen. It was incredible. My room was transformed. They had helped me set up my computer to be remote produced so that they could all shelter at home and still the stream shall go on. And we transferred over the program, and that was it. That was it. Like, we just kept going. We just kept going. We just refused to die. We are still streaming right to this very day. Right at this very moment, we're streaming relentlessly. If it's not me, then it's Jerry. And if it's not Jerry, it's Ian, one of our producers that has joined late in the game or later on and picked up the cause with us. Or Lego out in Denton. Or any number of people that have rallied around Free Play Arcade to say that this means something to us and that we will observe all the guidelines while also doing everything we can to support the arcade. So how do you support the arcade? Well, we have a link. freeplayinc.com/savethearcade. Corey compiled a bunch of ways that you can contribute. They got me. That means less talking for me. I have to stay alive so I can relay the information. freeplayinc.com/savethearcade. That's the website that Corey set up with a Patreon with benefits. You can donate directly via PayPal. You can still buy merchandise, and all that merchandise was already on hand because, hey, we were a functioning business. So you could buy merchandise and feel like you are indeed helping very much. Free Play, get its doors back open. Really, you're helping us. I need to not die so I can talk to you. You're helping us stay till that last moment, or till the moment when we can reopen. We can safely be Free Play Arcade again. That's freeplayinc.com/savethearcade. That's kind of kept us going, busking into the night every single day. Now, how in the world do you go from kinda not streaming to streaming 24/7 and not go insane? Well, I immediately started networking with the community, and the Free Play Arcade community is still strong and still alive, and you're still a part of it. And there are vibrant people throughout who have rallied together and helped with programming. Now, instead of a weekly cosplay post in the community group on Facebook, well, we have a live cosplay where Camber actually cosplays a different costume every single week live on webcam on our stream Wednesdays at 7. The VGM Wednesday post is now the VGM live post or live show. So every Wednesday at noon, they roll in, and when I say they, I mean Ian and Jerry and Jeremy and Josh Withers. They talk all things video game music, and Ian live photoshops his weekly posts right there in front of your eyes. It's actually my favorite show right now. It's actually keeping me sane. The pinball lovers get together and have a pinball podcast every Monday at 7, live. And then I clip it and record it and make sure it's different places. You've seen some of these, or at least the primordial steps on some of these, on this YouTube channel, but when the move happened to my house, the viewership was so much more on Twitch, and we're taxing my personal computer to the point where, you know, the cut had to be made, but it's still there, and you're still very much welcome to join us in our fun, in our community. We try and recreate the bar aspect as well. We have a craft beer show that happens every week, and honestly, craft beer or alcohol, I don't know if you've seen the news, but alcohol sales has not been our problem here in Texas, so that finds its way around. In fact, I'm working on deliveries over the weekends. It's not so slow on Sundays, which is why I'm able to make this video, even though I'm dressed up in my delivery gig outfit. But the hardcores of the Free Play Arcade community stock up on their craft beer on the weekend. They take it home. We do things like remote Tuesday night fights, where we find a way to play our favorite arcade games via emulator, which is disheartening to say the least, but the best we got, and it's more important to bond with the people that we love. We have an open Discord channel that has served as our voice communication, and it served as the background chatter of the Free Play Arcade away game studios, without a better word. That's part of Free Play, is coming to be with your friends and coping with everybody, and that's just been something that we've kept up and is even, expanded. I've seen new relationships being made by our compatriots on stream. People who always knew about each other in different locations, Free Play Dentonites, Free Play Arlington people, Free Play Richardson people. kind of meeting each other remotely for the first time and discovering, you know, we love these places and we love arcades and we love each other. So it's been a beautiful thing. There's a lot that I'm proud of involving that stream. We also have had special guest stars aplenty, as basically anybody in the arcade industry nationwide has opened their doors to us. We've had the omnipresent Sky Cursor guys of Griffin Aerotech on our stream. They're special guest hosting one of our VGM Wednesdays. We've talked to them. You know them from the background of probably this video and every other video we ever made. But yeah, the Sky Cursor guys, they talked about their new game, House of the Gun Dead, which looks great. I haven't filmed it yet, but the producer, Nikita, the producer of Killer Queen, is going to join us from Bumble Bear in New York. We've had one of the writers from one of my favorite all-time party games, Trivia Murder Party, who is local in the Dallas area. His name is Danny Gallagher. He has written an article about our endless stream, our relentless stream, in the local newspaper, the Dallas Observer. And he, again, is the writer or one of the writers of Trivia Murder Party. So he has written us a custom game show based off the match game of the mid-70s. And we perform it live on stream every Thursday at 8 p.m. And he continues to do it, by the way. Like, it's phenomenal. It's incredible. It's based on, you know, it has artwork by professional artists who are stuck remotely and just supporting the community. Danny's doing it out of the goodness of his heart. We're actually getting, like, quasi-celebrity guests. I believe our guest now is going to be comedian. It's a game show with 6 panelists. So we actually have a panelist that's Paul Varghese, local comedian, friend of Beltran, friend of a lot of people in the area. But he's going to be like our marquee panelist. But there's 6 of them. We mix it between our community group people and special guest stars. It's really incredible. Again, I'm proud of a lot of this stuff. Free Play Arcade Jeopardy. You may know. Oh, I forgot I'm out of power pills. Free Play Arcade Jeopardy, written entirely by Josh, our tech, that you've seen on this channel many times. A lot of times he's the guy consulting in the background of those auction videos you love so much. He's been writing very custom free play arcade related Jeopardy, and I'm talking full Jeopardy and double Jeopardy and production, and like it's really incredible to see. It's a lot of fun to experience, and that's been every Monday at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Every week since this has happened. Like, we're over a month in and we haven't stopped. We haven't relented. I'm super proud. I've highlighted all that stuff. If you're interested in seeing it, check the highlights in the videos of that Twitch feed, twitch.tv/freeplayarcade. And I was incredibly happy when I got the message from Matt, who makes these videos and has helped us make videos, who was also out of a job instantly with no warning, that he wanted to pick back up the mantle. And so do I. This channel means a lot to us. Free Play means a lot to us. I know Free Play means a lot to you because I've had on arcade operators from around the nation who have said that Free Play does it right and Free Play absolutely cannot die, because we are dedicated to authentic hardware all the way through, all the way to the very end. And it is not the very end for us. We are relentlessly working on different avenues to keep ourselves alive. You can help us too. It's freeplayinc.com/savethearcade. There are many ways, or you can tune in on our Twitch stream, jump in that Discord chat, just talk to us. Tell us what you feel about free play, about what we've done, about how wrong we were on Billy Mitchell or Arcade 1-Up. It really doesn't matter at this point. We're here because we love arcade games, and we're not leaving because we love arcade games. So thank you guys for watching this, and I will see you hopefully next week. I mean, I got my gloves on. Let's play some more games. Bye.